What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're looking at a issue that I get a lot of questions on. It's referred to as knock knees, or in the medical and rehab world, we call it knee valgus. And these are basically situations where you're standing on both legs, your feet are separated, and your knees come together. Now, sometimes this can be due to, muscle weakness and neuromuscular control issues, which is what today's video is primarily going to cover. There are also some people that have changes in the structure of their bones and are positioned in more of a knee valgus. Exercise won't change bony alignment issues, but if you have a neuromuscular control issue and you're someone involved in a higher force activity, like maybe you're a jumping athlete, a volleyball player, or a basketball player, and you're landing and your knees are coming together, or you're a soccer player and maybe you're running and cutting across the field and your knee is coming into that inward valgus position, those types of situations have been associated with an increased risk of certain knee injuries, especially ACL tears, MCL tears, and meniscus tears. So in today's video, we're going to cover 3 exercises that can help improve neuromuscular control and strength, primarily in the hip muscles, which will give us better knee control and reduce our risk of injury. For our first exercise and all the other exercises, we're going to use a loop band. This is just a simple band you can get on Amazon, but I'll put a link in the description if you want a link to one. So you're going to put it just above your knees at the bottom of your thighs, and we're going to start with just a basic control and strength exercises to basically teach your brain how to control your hip and knee to get out of a valgus position. So as I mentioned, your feet are going to be separated. Just start with them about shoulder width, and valgus is when the knees pull in. So what we're going to do is push out. We're going to keep our feet firmly planted on the ground and let our knees come in and then push back out. The band wants to pull your knees in. So as we do this, in and out like this, we are strengthening our hip rotators and our glutes. They are the muscles that are responsible for pulling our femur out and putting our knee in this neutral position. So even though this issue is knock knees or knee valgus, it really stems from the hip and a lack of control at the hip or weakness. So by doing this, we're going to strengthen our glute muscles and hip rotators on the back side of the hip. So you're just going to go in and out like this. For this one, shoot for 3 sets of 10 to 20 repetitions. Basically just go until you feel fatigue on the side or back side of your hip, and then you'll rest for 30 seconds to a minute and do another set. Okay, so this is basically, we're kind of in a partial squat, and then we're letting the knees come in and out. We're just going to do reps like that. For the second exercise, we're going to increase the challenge a little bit. So now we're going to stand on one leg. We've still got the band. We're going to do this on both sides. I'm going to stand on my right leg, put my hands on my hips, and basically go out and back with this leg. So this is called a standing fire hydrant. Not only is it strengthening my hip rotators and glutes on the side that's moving, but also on the side that's having to hold in place. So I want you to really think about this leg you're standing on. Don't let it fall in. The band wants to pull you into a valgus position, so try not to let that happen. So again, go for 3 sets of around 10 to 15 repetitions with a 30-second to a 1-minute rest in between sets. You should feel fatigue on both hips on this one. I really feel it on the leg I'm standing on. And then as soon as that leg gets tired, or you've done your 3 sets, then you can switch over and go to the other side. This way you're improving strength and control on both legs. For our third exercise, we're upping the challenge again. We're on one leg. This time we're going to do a lateral step down. So I've got a step here. I'm going to stand at the edge of it, and I'm going to have the band on again. So basically what I'm doing, same type of idea. I'm going to squat down. This leg is going to reach out to the side until I touch the carpet or the ground. And then I'm just going to go up and down, do reps like that. So this is basically, it's like a single leg squat. We just call it a lateral step down. But we're taking the traditional lateral step down and making it harder by keeping the band on. So again, that band is going to want to pull me into a knock-kneed position, that valgus position. So I've really got to use my hip muscles to control my knee and prevent it from diving inwardly. So again, do your 3 sets on one side, and then make sure you go over. So when that side's done, step over on the box. Just make sure you get both sides with this, okay? Even if you've just got valgus on one side, I always like to have people do both legs. Training the other side helps to inform your nervous system and improve control on the other side. It's called the cross transfer effect. And it's always good from an injury prevention standpoint to just train both sides. Okay, so those are our 3 exercises for knock knees or dynamic knee valgus. With all of them, again, 3 sets of around 10 to 15 repetitions. I'm a little out of breath from working them, so it'll probably get you out of breath too. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will try to get back to everyone. All right, you guys, see you next time. Bye.